next season.
No. You've got a really good defense, and you've got some good players in place on offense. No, when you're paying Demaryius Thomas what you're paying him, when you've got Evan Mathis and Vasquez and Emmanuel Sanders, no, it's win while you can. And John Elway wants to win now and always. You don't just throw away this defense. Well, no, you don't.
Well, if you were doing that, if you're so intent to win now, why didn't you want Joe Thomas? They
thought it was too rich for their blood. That's why. They miscalculated, Woody. They've been miscalculating on the offensive line all offseason and all year long. They've made mistakes. They didn't think they needed Joe Thomas.
They who?
Well,
give me help.
John Elway and his personnel staff.
And who is
maybe Gary Kubiak had
personnel staff? Who are his two guys?
He's got Matt Russell. And
your boy, yeah.
And he's got
another guy
the gentleman from Cleveland, yeah.
The two road guys, two driver guys. Joe Thomas, Evan Mathis is only 1 year. Brandon Marshall's free agent. Von Miller could be a free agent.
He won't be.
Malik Jackson. I'll give you some of the guys. Malik Jackson. Do you sign him to a big contract? Okay.
Yes.
Brandon Marshall.
Yes.
Von Miller.
Yes.
Where are you getting all this money there?
You're going to get the money. A lot of it's leaving.
Pardon me?
A lot of it's going to be leaving. The one thing I don't worry about, Woody.
No, $14 million.
Woody, come on. We both know John Elway, and we both know what he's capable of when it comes to the salary cap. I have no worries that John Elway is going to figure out how to work the salary cap. He and his guys always do.
Sure, you can figure out the salary cap less if you don't sign people that can play. If you have an offensive line that can't play, you can figure out the salary cap.
He's got good pieces in place on the offensive line. He'll figure out, after making mistakes this year, he'll figure out how to fill them in. Look, you're not going to have a Pro Bowler at every position. You're just not. But John Elway does a pretty damn good job of putting Pro Bowls in a lot of positions, Pro Bowlers. And that's what's going to happen.
Okay, so
I have complete confidence that Elway will get it done.
What is Von Miller going to make next year? What would you guess?
Well, if they franchise
Just throw
him,
me a number.
If they franchise him, it'll be close to $14 million.
Okay.
If they sign him to a long-term deal, it'll probably be more like $15 million.
Okay, let's say $14 million. What does $14 million ring a bell in your mind?
Peyton Manning.
Okay, no, that's an even swap, right?
Are we going to go player by player on the roster right now?
No, just for like a couple of minutes here. Evan Mathis signed for $4 million. What do you think he's going to pay if he makes a Pro Bowl again?
They're going to have to pay him probably around $7 or $8 million a year.
Okay, Malik Jackson.
Well, Malik Jackson is
underpaid.
He's underpaid, but I don't think he's going to be a $7 or $8 million a year guy.
5.
Sure, 4 to 5.
Brandon Marshall. What do you think it's going to be?
Probably around the same.
No. Raiders go off him big money. You got to pay him $8 or $9 million. You're going to run out of money pretty soon. I'm just saying, you're saying no. Well, they got to pay Emmanuel Sanders here pretty quickly. They're going to have to pay Aqib Talib again pretty quickly. You're going to have to pay, you're going to have to decide Danny Trevathan here is right there. He's going to be a free agent. I don't know where they're going to get all the money to pay the people that you want. You want every one of those guys to come back. A year ago they had to let 5 or 6 guys go.
There are big money guys who are going to be leaving, including Peyton Manning, including Ryan Clady in all probability. That's a lot of money right there, including DeMarcus Ware probably. I mean, those 3 guys alone, that's $35 million.
So you can win without DeMarcus Ware next year. So Shane Ray better get his butt. I tell you what, Von Miller's not playing like a guy that is going to get $15-16 million.
There are some people that would tell you that Von Miller's doing a great job considering he's being double and triple teamed.
Who are those people?
He had a sack last game, and he hit the quarterback 3 times.
Who are some people?
There are people over at Dove Valley who feel Von Miller's playing very well, but it's tough to play against double and triple teams all the time.
What do you think? Forgetting about the other people, what do you think?
I think he's a little disappointing this year.
Thank you.